Hey there, Seward Middle School. Miss Carlin here. Thrilled to share with you one of my all-time favorite learning strategies, sketchnoting. This is something I share with each of my classes as a tool that you may adopt and choose to use beyond this because it can help some of us learn better, focus better, and share all of our great new knowledge from science and other classes. There will be sketch notes on each slide for you to explore, so I do highly recommend pausing and studying them. But just remember, go out there and explore sketchnoting world by looking it up on Google Images, Pinterest. It's out there, so get out and explore. Let's get going because I really believe in this and we got a lot of ground to cover. So what are sketch notes? Simple. They're visual note-taking. So instead of using a bunch of words on a piece of paper, we are adding more images, icons, symbols, doodles, connectors, all sorts of visual aspects of what we are reading, hearing, or listening to. So we get to doodle what we are experiencing, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. The best way to really explore sketch notes is to kind of study them and talk about some of the elements or the things that they have in common. So I'm going to ask you to pause this video and study this sketch note and write down or put in your brain, being ready to share with me some of the tools or elements this person uses to get across their idea. So pause. Okay, hopefully you actually paused and did that. But just a couple things, right? We see a use of color. They don't all have color, some do, but the color helps set aside or bring out different ideas. We see different kinds of fonts that draw attention and pull our eye in different ways. Okay, it makes them look different, and so we know, oh, this is one idea, this is another idea. Okay, we see the use of both words and symbols or icons, images. So I don't even have to be able to read to get an idea of what this person is trying to get across. Okay, see pictures of brains, images of ears. These help my brain understand what we are looking at. We see a lot of different connectors or arrows that show how ideas are related or flow or happen. Those are powerful. We see a use of all sorts of symbols and imagery and color that help visually show an idea, not just use a bunch of words. And notice there is no wrong or right way to do a sketch note, and they don't have to be perfect or pretty. So why do we sketch note? Why am I bother talking about this? Number one, it's going to help you retain information better and understand it better. If you can draw me pictures of vocabulary words, that means you actually understand those vocabulary words. If you can show me how these big ideas or this cycle works together, that's putting many big ideas together and showing me that you understand how they're related. Science is big. We need to be able to sort these ideas and process them and really show that we understand. And we may not be able to do that until we start to draw pictures. If we are visual learners, sometimes those words won't make any sense until we draw a picture. For some of us, sitting in a classroom or sitting still during a meeting or a video or a conference is incredibly challenging. And the act of doodling can help us calm and focus so that we can engage better with what's happening around us. Some of us can't even listen unless we are moving. So let's productively doodle, let's productively move. It increases our ability to think creatively and make connections between the things that we are reading, hearing, and listening and our other learning for our brain, okay, and share it more effectively. Okay. So some of you might be kind of starting to panic right now, like she wants me to do art. I don't like art. Well, neither do I. But this is not about art. This is about trying something new. This is about doodling. This is about play. So this is not about how well you can do something. You just have to get out and start trying it. Try playing around with it. Just like you would like pick up a basketball and see if you can dribble it. Okay? You're going to have to practice it. If you want to get good at it, any opportunity you can to doodle or sketch note in class or while reading a book or listening to a teacher's video, you're just going to get better at it. Don't stress about it. This is not a perfection thing. It's like, oh, that's not the perfect arrow. Who cares? Move on. Make another arrow. Show me a cool font. Play. Just play. This should be a time of play. I want to look up a new font to try. I want to try some new boxes or some new shading. then it's really important that you share your sketchnote, that you're open to letting other people's look at it and seeing other people's. It's really valuable to see how two people have shown or demonstrated the same idea, and it helps you brainstorm for later. Reach out, help each other. Remember, this is not art, it's just a way of sharing. There's no bad drawings for this, okay? Here is an example that should make you feel really good. This was me trying it out. Playing around with sketchnoting. I use it all the time. I have my sketch notes about this slideshow. So don't be shy. This isn't about perfection. This is literally about stick figures for some of us, and stick figures are very effective. Also, you don't have to figure out all of sketchnoting on your own. There's a ton of help out there. Go and grab it, gobble it up. Google images, here we go. Look at all these stuff I pulled up in like 3 minutes. Pinterest is full of this stuff. Plus, I have some links and websites for you to use, so don't feel like you have to figure this out on your own. Explore what other people can do. Okay, when can we use sketch notes? Note-taking, projects, vocabulary assignments, when we're reading a book or watching a video. Any time that you're supposed to be learning or showing what you learned, sketch notes can be a powerful tool. And no, you don't have to use it. This is something I'm introducing to you. I'm going to ask you to do a couple times throughout the years like an assignment, but overall, this is going to be an option. So if you choose to take it and run with it, fabulous. If you don't, that's okay. I hope that you guys feel a little more confident in what sketchnoting is so that you are willing to try it with me, okay? Because now I'm going to ask you to practice it in class, share it with each other, and do it for an assignment. So don't be nervous. Try it, practice it, have some fun, and share it out.